أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين محمد وأهل بيت الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين سيما الإمام المنتظر الحجة الثاني عشر روحي وأرواح العالمين لتراب مقدمه الفداء أما بعد فقد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه المجيد والفرقان الحميد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي زدني علما صدق الله العلي العظيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, hope everyone is well. And inshallah, everyone can hear me loud and clearly.
Yes.
Okay, let's start. Now, Sister Zahra Meeson, where did we reach last lesson?
So we finished lesson 5. We were starting off lesson 6 from what I remember.
Right, yep.
Yeah.
So we finished, I thought we finished lesson number 4. No?
Maybe I'm making a mistake. I thought we finished lesson 5.
Yeah, you're right. We started, yeah, you're right. That's right. Okay, right. Now, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Now, lesson number 6, 7, 8, and 9 are 4 lessons related to numbers now. So all of these lessons are really important for counting. And I would start off, first of all, go through the points to remember. And this lesson it's a short lesson. It's just talking about some basic adjectives and so forth. So this is a quite important lesson. So what I will do first, I will ask Sister Zahra.
Yes.
I would like you to go through so let me explain out the book. Now, this lesson is all talking about plurals of nouns. So there are 2 types of plurals in the Arabic language. You have rational plurals. Rational plurals are plurals for human beings. And then you have irrational plurals. Now, there are different rulings for non-rational nouns. For example, let me show you on the screen. If you look up, then I'll go through the text reading itself. Let me show you what's happened. Now, for example, هذا كتاب جديد. This is a new book. So هذا is مبتدا, كتاب is khabar, and the word جديد is an adjective for kitab. So هذا كتاب جديد. And if we are going to refer or talk about the book, as you know, in the Arabic language, we don't have the word it. So therefore, we use a pronouns, either huwa or hiya, depending upon the noun, is it masculine or feminine. So kitab is treated masculine. So we use huwa saghirun to talk about it. It is small. Now, the next thing we are going to do now is do the plural of kitab. The plural of kitab is kutubun. The plural of kitab is kutubun. Okay? Now, with regards to a rational noun, so hada talibun jadidun, this is a new student. And when we're talking about the student and say he is small, we will say huwa saghirun. He is
small.
Correct.
Short.
Now, the plural of hada is ha'ulai. The plural of hada is ha'ulai. Ha'ulai means these. And the plural of dhalika, and remember dhalika and tilka? Yeah. Dhalika means that for masculine, and tilka means that for feminine. That's for something which is further away. And the plural of dhalika and tilka is ulaika. Ulaika, okay? Now, when you're going to the plural of hada, which is going to be ha'ula, it means these. The plural of talibun is tullabun. So هؤلاء طلاب. These are students.
Students.
Now, because now this is a ruling which is going to be something new for some students may know this already. Whenever you have an adjective for a rational noun for human beings, the adjective will also be plural. Because tulab is plural, the adjective should be also plural. So you say ha'ulai tulabun. The plural of jadidun is
Jududun.
excellent. So these are new students. And then we will say hum
Sigarun.
sigarun. They are young.
Young.
So the plural of huwa is hum, and sigarun is the plural of sagirun, hum sigarun. So this is in regard to rational nouns. Now, when we go to irrational nouns, we will say hada kitabun, this is a book. Huwa sagirun, it is small. And when we go to the plural, now this is something different now. Over here, we said ha'ulai tulabun jududun. Now, when we do the plural of irrational nouns, kitabun's plural is kutubun. But what happens is that the plural, now write this down if you want to, the plurals of irrational nouns, will be treated like a single feminine word. Will be treated like a singular feminine word. I.e., kutubun will be treated as singular feminine. And if we want to bring a demonstrative pronoun in the beginning, the opposite of hada is
hadihi.
Excellent. So we say hadihi kutubun. Because kutubun is singular feminine, treated as singular feminine, the adjective will also come in the form of singular feminine. So it will be jadidatun. Not, can you see? Over here, we did tulabun jududun. Because tulab is plural, the adjective is plural. Talibun jadidun, talibun is singular, the adjective is singular. But over here, the word kutubun, of course, is plural, but we are going to deal with it as if it's a singular feminine. Is that clear? So this is the whole lesson itself. So the whole lesson is going to just go over this and give you examples and training on this now. Go ahead, Sister Zahra. Read through it.
In this lesson, we learn the following. In Arabic, nouns are classified as rational and irrational. They are also called intelligent and non-intelligent. Rational nouns are those that refer to human beings. Angels, devils, and such beings are also included in this class. Irrational nouns refer to things, animals, and concepts. In the singular, there is no difference between these two groups. In plural, however, there is a very important difference. The plural of rational nouns are treated as plural, so plural words like they, these, are used to refer to them. Plural of irrational nouns are treated as feminine singular. For example, هذا طالب جديد هو صغير is a singular. This student is new. He is short. He's
small.
Yeah, small. He is young.
Yeah.
هؤلاء طلاب جدد هم صغار. Those students are new. They are young. The irrational. هذا كتاب جديد هو صغير. This book is new. It is small. The plural is هذه كتب جديدة هي صغيرة. These books are new. They are small. So regard the plural of irrational nouns as feminine singular. Note, at-talibu kharaju.
No, at-tullabu, not at-talibu, at-tullabu.
At-tulabu kharaju. The students went out. Al-kilabu kharajat. The dogs went out. We have learned some patterns of the broken plurals. Here are some more. Masajidu,
No, so mafa'ilu is a plural. The singular is masjidun, and the plural is masajidun.
Sorry, I was reading it back. I was reading it the wrong way. Mafa'ilu, and then masjidu, masajidu. This pattern has no tanween. Daftarun and dafatiru.
Jazakallah, thank you. Next student I would like to come on the mic will be Sister Zainab. So someone got a question to ask? Okay, Sister Fatima Jafar, can you come on the mic, please?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, fine, thank you. And you?
Alhamdulillah. Right, can you kindly 53, 54. So this is the vocab funduk, which is hotel, ta'ira to airplane, nahru river, al-bahru sea. So she's done majority of it. So what I'm going to ask you to do, sister, is to read the lesson itself, ad-darsu sadisu, the 6th lesson.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Right. Al-mudarrisu, the teacher. Liman hadhihi al-aqlamu ya Muhammad? For whom is this? Are these pens, O Muhammad?
And now, question. Now, what's happened? So, what is happening here now? Hadhihi is singular feminine.
Yeah.
Kalamun and aklamu. Aklamu is?
Irrational nouns, yeah?
Yeah, irrational noun. So, you're having hadhihi and aklamu is plural.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah. Muhammadun hiya li ya ustadhu. So Muhammad said, this is for you, O teacher. Ustad is teacher, yeah?
Yeah, oh, teacher. Yeah, ustad, teacher. Here, it can be translated, it is for me.
Oh, it's for me, sorry. It's
Yeah.
for me, yeah, ustad, yeah.
So here, where is here referring to?
So here is referring to the aqlam, isn't it?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Al-mudarrisu hiya jamilatun jiddan. This is very beautiful.
Correct.
جميلة جدا. وهذه الكتب الجديدة أهي لك. وهذه الكتب and these books, the new books.
And these new books,
new books. أهي لك, are they for you? Are they yours or are they for you?
Yep, correct.
Yeah. Muhammad, لا هي لحامد. Muhammad said, no, these are for Hamid. Okay.
Yep.
And here again is the kutub, isn't it?
Correct. He is referring back to the kutub, correct.
Okay. Mudarrisu. أين دفاتركم يا إخوان? Where is your dafatir notebooks, isn't it? Your
Correct.
notebooks. Oh, brothers.
Correct.
علي هي هنا على هذا المكتب. It is, so here is referring to the fatir. And it's here. هنا, it is here on the desk.
On this desk, correct. Correct. Right. Now, I want you, Sister Fatima, I would like you to go through these examples and try to if you could explain the difference between rational and irrational nouns. We did it already, so it's just another example of the same concepts being illustrated. I think it was the same thing. Go ahead, please.
Okay, so at the bottom, yeah?
Yes. Read the following examples.
Okay. So al-mufrad, is it singular?
Yep. Al-mufrad is singular.
Okay, al-mufrad. هذا طالب جديد. So it would become هذا will become, just 1 minute, هؤلاء.
Yep.
Yeah. هؤلاء, is that what you want me to do?
Yeah, explain as well.
Okay. So هذا, because it is talibun. Talibun is humans.
Mhm.
Then it becomes the plural. The plural will become هؤلاء. هؤلاء. Oh, it's at the bottom. Why? I was trying to do it without reading the bottom, obviously. So it's already there. Jam'a is هؤلاء طلاب جدد. So it's the plural is for هذا is هؤلاء, and talibun is طلاب, is not feminine, and جدد is also plural.
Right.
Yeah. So هو من أمريكا, هم من أمريكا. Again, the pronoun whom, huwa becomes whom in plural, and America stays put.
Correct.
Because it's, yeah. Then هذا كتاب جديد. This is a new book. Becomes هذه كتب جديدة. Because this one is now irrational noun. It's a thing, so it's irrational noun. So it becomes a feminine, هذه, and جديدة. Even then that agrees with the gender and plurality. Yeah?
And not plurality, it's
number.
Because we are treating kutubun as singular feminine, so the adjective is coming as singular feminine as well.
Yeah, sorry, in singular form, sorry.
Yeah.
So huwa min America, here min America. Huwa becomes here because it's referring to the kitab.
Books. Yep.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you for that. Now, I want you to do, I'm going to get everyone to do it now. I would like you, now what is happening here, all of these here are examples of either concepts or either objects. So I want you to do one, how many of that? Okay, that's one. So I'll give you 3 to do. I would like you to do the singular, translate, and then the plurals. Bismillah. 1 to 3. Fatima Jafar, 1 to 3, please. Unmute yourself, and then I'll bring the rest of the students on mic.
Okay. So هذا نجم becomes هذه نجوم.
Correct.
Yeah. هذا درس becomes هذه دروس.
Translation, please.
Okay, sorry. Najmun is the star. The star.
Yep.
Dars is the lesson. Yeah.
Yep.
هذا قلم. This is a pen. هذه أقلام is the pens.
These are the pens. Excellent.
Pens.
Thank you. Next person on the mic, Sister Ashi. Can you come on the mic? Can you do 4, 5, and 6?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Haza babun. This is a door. Hazihi abwabun. These are doors.
Correct.
Haza nahrun. This is a river. Hazihi anharun. These are rivers.
Correct.
Haza jabalun. This is a mountain. Hazihi jibalun. These are mountains.
Excellent. Thank you. Sister Farida, can you do number 7, 8, and 9?
Yes, Sheikh.
Assalamu
alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Yeah, okay. Haza kalabun. This is a dog. Kalbun, sorry, kalbun. This is a dog. Hazihi kilabun. These are dogs. Haza baharun. This is a sea. Hazihi biharun. These are seas. I don't know, seas.
Yep. Oceans.
Yeah. Haza kitabun. This is a book. Hazihi kutubun. These are books. Haza himarun. This is a donkey. Hazihi humurun. These are donkeys.
Thank you. Next person, Sister Gulshan. Can you come on the mic?
Yes. Haza sarirun.
Correct.
Okay. From 11 I have to read, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Haza sarirun. Hazihi sururun.
Translation?
These are donkeys.
No,
Haza sarirun.
no, sarirun. This is a bed.
This is a donkey.
No. Sarirun is bed.
Bed. Oh, sorry. This is the bed, and hazihi sururun. These are beds. Haza daftarun. This is a bed. This is a notebook.
Yep.
Hazihi dafatiru. These are notebooks.
Correct.
Haza maktabun. This is a desk.
Correct.
Hazihi makatibu.
These are
desks.
Jazakallah. Thank you. Next person, Sister Narjis Darsi.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Can you do 14, 15, and 16?
Haza funduk. Hazihi fanatiku. This is a hotel, and these are hotels.
Correct.
Hazihi sa'atu. Hazihi. I'm sorry. Hazihi sa'atu. And then again, hazihi sa'atu. This is a watch.
Yep.
And these are watch. The watches.
No. So ha'ulai is incorrect. There will be no ha'ulai over here. It's only ha'ulai will be used with human beings.
Okay.
So again, hazihi the same thing.
Okay.
Hazihi sa'atu.
Yes.
Sa'atu. Hazihi sa'atu. These are watches.
Correct.
Hazihi sayyaratu. This is a car. These and these are
Sayyaratu.
Hazihi sayyaratu. These are the cars. These are cars.
So hadi sayyarat, this is a car. Hadihi sayyaratun, these are cars.
Okay, these are cars.
Jazakallah. Thank you. Sister Kauthar Naqvi. 17, 18, and 19.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Hazihi tairatu.
This is an airplane.
This is aeroplane. Haza tairatun. Tairatu.
Hadihi ta'iratun.
Tairatu. These are planes. Zalika najmun. That is a star.
And yeah, so dhalika najmun, and now the plural, which is nujumun. So you need to use tilka.
Tilka najumun.
Yeah, tilka najumun. Correct.
These are stars. Tilka sayyaratun.
So tilka is being used because sayyaratun is feminine, and then when we make sayyaratun plural, we will also use again tilka. Exactly. Tilka. Go ahead.
Tilka sayyaratun. This is a car. Tilka sayyaratun. These are cars.
Excellent. I want you to do next exercise 1, 2, and 3. So fill in the blanks with suitable demonstrative pronouns. Hada, which is this. Hadihi is the this for feminine, and haulai is these. Bismillah.
Bismillah. Haza rajlun.
Excellent.
This is a man. Hazihi rijalun.
No, rijalun is human beings. So when it's human beings, haulai
rijalun. These are men. Haza kalbun. This is a dog. Hazihi kalabun. These are dogs.
Excellent. Jazakallah for that. Sister Shahla, can you come on the mic?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. I want you to do 5, 6, and 7, and 8.
Okay. Number 5 is plural, so you can say hazihi darusun.
Correct.
Haulai mudarrisuna.
Excellent.
Haulai ikhwati. Akhawati. These are my sisters.
Correct.
هذه أقلام.
هذه أقلام. Excellent. Very good. Next person on the mic, Sister Parveen Naqavi. 9, 10, 11, 12.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. هذا كتاب. هذه سيارات.
Correct.
هذه سيارة. هذه حمار.
No, هذا حمار is singular. So هذا حمار.
هذا حمار. Sorry. هذا حمار. هذه كتب. هذه حمر. And
let me get the last three done by someone else. Sister Munira, can you do 15, 16, and 17? Sister Munira.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum warahmatullah. Bismillah.
16.
15.
هذه عين.
هذه عين.
هذه عين. This is an eye.
Yeah.
هذه طبيبة. This is a doctor. هؤلاء طبيبات. These are female doctors.
Correct. Now I want you to do ذلك, tilka, and ulaika. So when you're referring to human beings, you will say ulaika, and when it's plural objects, we use tilka. So go ahead.
ذلك طالب.
Correct.
That is a student. أولئك طلاب. Those are students. ذلك نجم. That is a star.
Excellent.
تلك
Jazakallah.
نجوم.
Thank you, Sister Munira. Sister Munira, did you miss the other previous class?
Yeah, I missed a previous class. We had a Maher Ramadan meeting.
Okay, no problem.
Allocation of the teachers.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, right.
But I already watched the in the YouTube the class before which you did.
Okay, mashallah. Okay, thank you, sir. Next person will be Sister Zainab Hassan. Would you be okay, Sister Zainab, or do you want to be passive?
Yeah, no, I'll try.
Bismillah.
Baytun, Zalika, Baytun.
No, this is Bintun.
Oh, Bintun, okay. Yeah, so it's Tilka Bintun.
Correct. Tilka Bintun, correct.
And what is the next? Bintun. Banatun is Ulaika Banatun.
Correct.
And Darajatun. I don't know what Darajatun means, but it will be Ulaika Darajatun.
No, Darajatun is bicycle.
Bicycle, so okay, so it's Tilka.
Correct.
Tilka Darajatun.
Correct.
Darajatun. Darajatun will be
bicycles.
It's a plural, right?
Yep. For bicycles.
So it will be the same Tilka or Ulaika? Tilka, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Sarirun, Zalika Sarirun. That is a bed. Sururun, the Tilka Sururun.
Tilka Sururun.
Yeah, Tilka Sururun. Those are the beds. Dajajatun. I don't know Dajajatun.
Hen. Chicken.
What? Chicken?
Hen. The hen.
Pen. Okay. This will be Tilka.
Yep.
Dajaj. And Mudarrasun. This is a teacher, right?
Yep. Mudarrisatun.
Mudarrisatun. So Ulaika. No, this is one. Zalika Mudarrisatun.
It's feminine.
T. So Tilki.
Tilka.
Tilka. Yeah. Tilka.
Mudarrisatun. Ahsan. Tilka Mudarrisatun. Jazakallah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Right. Who has not had a chance yet?
Wait, let me mute and I'll give.
Okay, let's bring. I think I've done everyone except Zahra. So Zahra, Bismillah. Do 13 to 17.
Ulaika mudarrisatun.
Correct.
Those are teachers. Dhalika hajun.
Yep.
Ulaika hujajun.
Excellent.
Dhalika masjidun.
Excellent.
Tilka sayyaratun.
Tilka sayyaratun. Excellent. Right, brilliant. Okay, now what I'm going to ask Sister Parveen Razai.
Yes, Sheikh.
I want you to read the Arabic, and Sister Sister Zahra Misam is going to explain. Go ahead, read the Arabic, and Sister Zahra will explain.
Haza talibun.
Yep. And the plural will be?
Hahulahi tullabun.
So what's happening here, Sister Zahra?
So hada talibun is singular, masculine singular, so that's why it's hada talibun. And haula'i tullabun is because it's a rational, tullabun is rational nouns. We use haula'i.
Excellent. And Sister Parveen Razai, next one. Hadihi talibatun.
Hazihi talibatun. Hahulahi talibatun.
Yeah, so in this one, talibatun is feminine, so that's why we use hadihi. And the feminine, because it's rational, the feminine of ulaika is haulai.
No, the singular, the plural is haulai.
This plural is haulai, so that's and then it's many students, so it's haulai talibatun.
Zalika talibun. Ulaika tullabun.
Yeah, so the same here. So that is a student, which is singular, and ulaika tullabun is those are students.
Yep.
And because it's plural, that's why, and rational.
Tilka talibatun. Ulaika talibatun.
And that is a student, so that's a female, as in that's feminine, and ulaika talibatun the same. It's because it's feminine and it's rational.
Brilliant. Is that clear for everyone now?
Yes, thank you.
Right. Okay. Next part. I'm going to ask. What am I going to ask? I'm going to ask Sister Parveen Naqvi to explain the next part.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Haza baytun. This is a house. Hazihi buyutun, because it is irrational plural, so it will be treated as female singular. Hazihi buyutun. These are houses.
Correct.
And hazihi sayyaratun. This is a car. Hazihi sayyaratun. This is again, this is irrational plural, so it will be treated as female singular. Zalika baytun. That is a house. Yeah, that is a house. And tilka buyutun, because irrational plural, so it will be treated as singular female.
Yep.
Tilka sayyaratun, that is a car. Tilka sayyaratun, and those are cars. So same thing over here. Tilka is for singular female, that will be used for irrational plural.
Excellent. Right. Is this clear for everyone on this lesson? I know there's a lot to absorb, but is this clear for everyone now?
It is clear.
So this table, it's a really important table. So there's certain things in this book which are really important. So for example, the students who have completed near enough book 3 now you may realize, what am I teaching? So you may think what's been learned, how this is going to be beneficial. When you start reading Arabic text, without i'rab, these rules apply upon it. So then you will know why is it coming in the Quran, these types of singulars, hadhi singular, and the noun after is plural. So these rulings will help you over there to understand what's happening. At the moment, we're just learning formulas at the moment. So inshallah, in the next phase, when we start applying it, then you will start appreciating these formulas itself, inshallah. Right, okay, lesson done. Any questions from anyone? Any questions from anyone?
I was just curious, actually. What does this mean? أسماء الإشارة للقريب لغير عاقل.
Okay, let me explain that. That's a good question. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Asma al-ishara means a nouns for pointing. Demonstrative pronouns. Lil qarib means something which is nearby. Lil aqil, and it's a rational thing. So talibun and talibatun are human beings. That's why they call rational nouns. And then asma al-ishara, the demonstrative nouns, which is further away, which is dhalika and tilka, which means that. And lil ba'id, that's for something which is further away, slightly further away. Lil aqil, for rational. So dhalika talibun, that is not this. This is something which is closer. That is slightly further away. So that's why it's called that and tilka. And the plural of dhalika and tilka is ulaika. Is that clear enough for you?
Yes, thank you.
And then asma al-ishara lil qarib. So these are demonstrative pronouns for something which is close by. But this now li ghayr al-aqil, this is irrational. So these are the top ones and the bottom ones, they differ in regards to their rulings. So hadha baytun, this is a house. Hadha talibun, this is a student. In the plural of talibun, it becomes tullabun, and we use ha'ulai over here. But over here, the singular is masculine, but the plural of baytun, buyutun, will be treated as singular feminine. So we use hadhihi buyutun. The word sayyaratun is already singular feminine, so we use hadhihi talibatun, hadhihi talibatun. This is a female student. But when it comes to plural talibatun, we use ha'ulai talibatun. But with regards to the feminine object, sayyaratun is feminine. When we make it plural, sayyaratun, we will not use ha'ulai, but we will use the singular feminine, like we use in the singular feminine, hadhihi sayyaratun. Even in the plural, we use hadhihi sayyaratun. And then asma al-ishara lil ba'id, demonstrative pronoun for further away, from irrational. Singulars, dhalika baytun, tilka sayyaratun. And then the plural of baytun over here, dhalika baytun, masculine, dhalika talibun, we use ulaika there, ulaika tullabun. But over here now, we will not say ulaika buyutun, but we would treat buyutun singular feminine because it's ghayr aqil, and we will use the opposite of dhalika, which is tilka, buyutun. These are houses. So sayyaratun is feminine, so we use tilka sayyaratun, and then we say tilka sayyaratun. Those are cars. Does that further explain this concept?
Thank you. Yes.
Is this clear for everyone now? Or any unclarity which was there before? I hope I cleared that as well now. Yes or no?
Yes, Maulana.
Right. Is everyone up for another lesson or no?
That is actually very small lesson.
Yes.
One page.
Is everyone ready?
Yes.
I'm going to do lesson number 7 as well. Right.
Yes.
Now in lesson number 7 is a continuation of lesson number 6, but a top-up. I'll explain what's additional to this lesson. Now, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Now, ad-darsu sabi'u, the 7th lesson. Now, in this 7th lesson, what we are going to learn now is that when mudaf and mudaf ilay come as mubtada, when mudaf and mudaf ilay comes as mubtada, how would the khabar come? As you remember, does anyone remember, I taught you before that the mubtada and the khabar, they would correspond with each other in 2 things. What were they? What do they correspond and tally with each other? what would they match each other? The mubtada and khabar. There are two things, the mubtada and khabar always correspond to each other. Do you remember that? Sorry?
The gender?
Tanween?
Gender
and number.
Gender and number. Only two things.
Okay.
Gender and number. Okay, now that's in gender and number. Now, when it comes to these now, abwabul masjidi. Now, abwabul masjidi is mudaf and mudaf ilay. So whenever mudaf and mudaf ilay comes as mubtada, whenever mudaf ilay comes as mubtada, you always look at the mudaf. So the word abwab, what type of noun is it?
Irrational plural.
Exactly, irrational plural. It's coming in the beginning of mudaf ilay, and it's mubtada. So the khabar will have to correspond to the, not to the mudaf ilay, but will have to correspond to the mudaf, which is the mubtada. So because the mudaf itself is it's ghayr aqil, irrational noun, and it's plural, the khabar will have to come also singular feminine.
Yes.
So abwab al-masjidi maftuhatun. Because we're talking about abwab, which have been already told that we will treat it as singular feminine. We will not say abwab al-masjidi maftuhatun, but we will say abwab al-masjidi maftuhatun. Sister Fatima Jafar, can you come on the mic for a second? Okay, if I change abwabul masjidi to singular, if I said babul masjidi, the door of the masjid is open. So how would you make it in Arabic? Would it be maftuhatun or would it be maftuhun?
Maftuhun.
Excellent. Yeah, because the singular of bab is masculine, so the khabar will come masculine as well. So babul masjidi maftuhun, but when we do the plural, abwabul masjidi maftuhatun. Ahsanti, Sister Gulshan, as well. Very impressed. Next one. Liman hadhihi al-buyutu al-jadidatu. For whom are these new houses? Now, over here, al-jadidatu is a adjective for al-buyutu. Because al-buyutu is treated as singular feminine, we having hadhihi. So even the adjective is coming singular feminine, and even the khabar will come singular feminine. So when we talk about it, we use hiya. Hiya li mudiri sharikati. It is for the manager of the agency. Right, next person, Sister Ashim. An-najumu jamilatun. Why is it jamilatun?
Because it's irrational plural, nujumu.
So what happens?
So that's why it is treated as a singular feminine. So we use jamilatun with the ta marbuta.
So what position does jamilatun have in the sentence?
Jamilatun. An-nujumu is the mubtada and jamilatun is the khabar.
Correct. Sister Gulshan, yes. MashaAllah. I don't know what you're eating or what you're doing, but you're doing something really well that you're able to shout out the answers.
I am having my lunch with this class.
What was this?
I am having my lunch.
Okay, no, you do. No. I'm saying you're doing mashallah very well. Okay. Okay, next one, number 4, Sister Farida.
Yes, Sheikh, yeah.
Can you read it and try and explain what's happening here?
Okay. Hazihi durusu sahlatun. So hazi is a feminine.
Yep.
And durusu is a lesson. So these lessons are easy. So yep. Hazi is a feminine. Durusu is also singular.
Mm-hmm.
And
no, the word durusu is plural, but it's treated as singular feminine.
Oh yeah, yes. Okay. And sahlatun, easy, is also treated as a singular.
And what position does sahlatun have in the sentence?
It's a khabar.
Correct. Now remember this point. هذه الدروس, this whole together, whenever after هذا, ذلك, تلك, أولئك, there is a noun which has alif lam, the whole thing together is the mubtada. The whole thing together is mubtada, and sahlatun is the khabar.
Okay.
It's a khabar, yeah.
So
okay,
because this word ad-durus, this and the, so that's the reason why when we translate hadi duruso, we will translate these lessons. Not this is a lesson, but we'll say these lessons. There's no is between the two.
Yeah.
Because
number
the word
two.
ad-duruso, it's a phrase to a joint phrase together. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Next person, Sister Kofa, number 5.
في الهند لغات كثيرة.
في الهند لغات كثيرة.
لغات كثيرة. In India are many. In India are many languages.
So yeah. So what's happening here? Explain.
Okay. في الهند
is jar and majroor, is a preposition, and it's and the khabar is coming before the mubtada. The khabar, the preposition, is coming before the mubtada. Why? Because the word lughat is without alif lam. So whenever the mubtada is without alif lam, then the khabar comes first and the mubtada comes afterwards. So lughatun kathiratun is the mubtada and fil hindi is the khabar.
Okay.
Number 6. This is difficult. That's the reason why I want to use the next one. So whenever the khabar mubtada is without alif lam, then the khabar comes first and the mubtada comes after.
Okay.
Number 6.
أين الكتب الجديدة? Where is the new book? الجديدة is a khabar.
No, al-jadidatu is having alif lam as well. So the khabar will not have alif lam. So what is it?
It's a mubtada.
Not mubtada. What thing follows the actual look at it. What translate in English? Where is the
new book?
Exactly. When you say new book, it's a what is it? It's describing. So if a word is describing, what is it called?
Adjective.
Sister, go through it. The whole lesson yesterday, which I taught yesterday, lesson number 9 in book 1. What was that about?
Oh, it's adjective and
yes,
adjective
and sifa mawsuf.
Oh yeah.
And here fil
maktabati.
All right. It is in
the desk.
Library.
Or libraries.
Jazakallah. Thank you. Next was Sister Narjis Darsi.
Okay. Tilka sururun maksurun. Those beds are broken.
Maksuratun.
Maksuratun. Those beds are broken.
Yep. So translate, where is the mubtada and where is the khabar?
The title is beds, and it's a subject is the
so tilka sururu is the subject, is the mubtada, is the subject, the subject, and maksuratun is
the predicate.
Is a predicate. Now, why is it coming maksuratun? Why is it not maksurun?
Because irrational, because of that, because sururun is as it is a feminine. So
correct. Yeah, that's right. Next person, this is Shahla Anjum, number 8.
Yes, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. As-sa'atul yabaniyatu rakhisatun.
Yep. What does that mean?
Watches from Japan
The Japanese watch. No, the Japanese watches.
The Japanese watches are
Cheap. Rakhisatun is cheap.
Cheap. Okay. So
because the word as-sa'atu is mubtada and it's feminine, the khabar is also coming feminine as well. Rakhisatun.
Rakhisatun is khabar.
Yep.
And as-sa'atul yabaniya is mubtada.
Excellent. Can you do number 9 as well?
Hazihil humuru or al-hamirul lil falahi.
These donkeys.
These donkeys. So this is plural. That's why we are using hazihi.
Correct.
Lil falahi belongs to the farmer.
There's no so there's the khabar here is jar and majrur preposition. So there's no need of making it feminine or making it singular itself. So there's no need over there. Right. Thank you for that. Sister Zainab Hassan, can you do 10 and 11? Sister Zainab, are you there? Okay, Sister Ashi, can you do number 8? There you go. Go ahead, Sister Zainab Hassan.
Okay, number 10?
Number 10 and 11, Sister Zainab Hassan. And then Sister Ashi afterwards.
Aina kutubukunna ya akhwatu. Where are the kutubunna kitab?
Where are your books?
Where are the books? Oh, brother? Sister. Akhwatu?
Sisters.
Yeah, sisters. Here fil fasle. They are in the room.
In the classroom.
In the classroom. Hazihi kutubi wa tilka kutubu akhti. This hazihi kutubi. This kutubi.
So these books.
These books. These are my books. Wa tilka are to my brother's book.
And those are my brother's books. No, tilka kutubu ukhti, and those are my sister's books.
Okay, these are my book.
And these are my
brother's book.
No, sisters. Ukhti is sister.
Yeah, ukhti is sisters. Yeah, right. Ukhti is sister. Those are my sister's book.
Thank you, Sister Aisha Ashi. Can you do that? Number 12 and 13.
Hazihi makatibut tulabi. These are students' desks. Fi hadha shari'i fanadiqu kabiratun. In this street are big hotels.
Right. So fanadiqu kabiratun. What's happening here?
Fanadiqu kabiratun.
Why is kabiratun coming singular and fanadiqu is plural?
Yes, it's irrational plural, so that's why we have to treat it as a singular feminine.
Correct. Jazakallah. Right. That's it. I'm not going to do any more. The next exercise 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'll do next lesson, and inshallah we'll start lesson number 8. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajahum. Right, inshallah, I hope that was quite useful, and inshallah you didn't find that difficult. Any questions from anyone?
Sheikh, Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum assalam.
Yeah, so when is the last class before Holy Month?
For Shahr Ramadan, I think this will be the last class for yourself. So inshallah, we will continue our lessons after Shahr Ramadan now. So during Shahr Ramadan, I'll do other topics. For example, I think a lot of students want to do the 28th and 29th juz. So I'll do the short surahs, short tafsir, and we will do the breakdown of those surahs from the Quran. And then I think the other topic which they chose was, I think it was topics related to Shahr Ramadan as well. So I will do one day each topic. So I think Arabic through the Quran from the Alan Jones book. That is another topic which is they want me to continue, because I did that last time as well. So I will continue from where I left off. I think it was lesson number 5 I was on. So I'll continue that book, Alan Jones, Arabic through the Quran, and do examples from the Quran about different Arabic grammar. So I'll do one day that, one day the short surahs of the Quran, and for the advanced group, I'll do Surah Baqarah with them.
I see. Thank you. Okay.
No problem.
Yeah.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم.